through the centuries, with Ptolemy and Copernicus, and it tells this whole story very nicely. And that's one thing I really did like, about the model. Now, ultimately, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but they talked about it being a viable model with the Earth being in the center of the universe and everything rotating around it, but they didn't really come right out and say that that's what they were professing it to be, was a geocentric
No, I don't
model.
think that they were going for that so much as to prove I guess, the lies, if you will, behind the current construction, and then saying that we are in a unique position. And then I think from there they kind of hope that the rest will fall into place, which for them means that the entire universe is still. And I don't even understand the model, to be honest. I don't. So they think the sun is still 93 million miles away, correct?
Yeah, 93 million miles away, and
It goes around us.
yeah, and as do all the other stars, which
Are at the distances that they are?
yes, the distance that they are, because remember, the whole time they were talking about the redshift,
Yeah.
proving these unbelievable distances. And when Robert was on our show, he kept saying, "Well, stellar parallax is a fact. It's a fact."
Right.
And I never could understand that, because when we're talking about distances of 100 light years, 1,000 light years, and all these stars are whipping around us, what does that tell us about the velocities that they would have to be going to be orbiting around the Earth at that distance?
Yeah, then it means the speed of light is out the window.
Totally, and not just out the window, but way out
Way
the
gone.
window.
Way gone. Yeah, and I never understood too, because I had to look into the idea of parallax, because I was confused. I said, well, if the stars are moving away, or moving slightly, then that would tell me something. But when I looked into it, they're doing a positive negative, a back and forth, and so that right there just proves their whole idea. So I just don't know where they're going to go from here, but I do know it's getting closer to learning about the truth. And I think you know this too, that Kate Mulgrew, who did the narration for the whole movie. Can you believe that she came out after and said she didn't know what the movie was about?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I mean, I love Kate Mulgrew as Captain Janeway in Star Trek Voyager, and I think she did a fantastic job narrating it.
I thought so
But
too.
but of all the things that she said, talking about how, geez, our science could be completely wrong, talked about the models, and it's like, how could you not know?
She says things like, and the Earth is in the prime position. It's in a very special position. I mean, she's like, unless she just falls asleep and reads the narration, I have no idea how she could say that. Same thing with Lawrence Krauss. And I mean, it makes me sick. These guys, they came out after the fact, after they took their money. They got paid, of course, to give their opinions, and they came out after and
Not just many, all different situations, all different realities happening simultaneously all at the same time. And when they push the idea behind the multiverse, that is exactly what they're saying. So
unlimited too.
yeah, so they might as well just be saying, well, we're in a dream.
Yeah, we're going to do whatever we want and say whatever we want.